Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 903. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and would like to help support the growth of my channel, you can do so by sticking around and hitting the subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome and thank you very much. I got a little bit of a peek, I guess, at the bottom of the deck, which has the Two of Wands. So it feels like, well, it's in reverse, but it feels like there's an important decision for somebody. It feels like there are two different paths that you are choosing from. This could be confirmation that this is your reading. I just looked down at the timer. I saw the number 122 followed by the number 123. And the number 122 is a sign that change starts with you, and 123 is about trusting that everything happens for a reason. This decision is happening for a reason. There's a certain path you're meant to follow for a reason. It feels like, and I feel like you are meant, or being guided at least, to choose the path that encourages you to be the change that you wish to see, to put it simply. I'm thinking of that content creator, Simply Illogical. Her name is Christine. Maybe that name could be significant, or she's a significant creator for you. But interpreting the number 903, the number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works, which aligns perfectly with the path that encourages you to be the change that you wish to see, or that aligns with being the change that you wish to see. And I just saw the number 234 on the timer, another sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. It feels like there is magic in the air with this energy, even if it may not feel so magical. I do feel that the path that you are being encouraged to choose is about being the change that you wish to see for a reason, and that reason, it can be vast, so trust what you believe that reason is. The number 0 is about cycles, beginnings, endings, things coming full circle, and going on this path, maybe this new path, feels like it could be an ending and an old path that leads to the beginning of this new path. So this is just confirmation of the change that you are being called to embrace and that you wish to see. Number 3 is about communication, expression, healing, growing as a person, soul growth, and expansion and investment. There could be a significant commitment here that you are being called to either be patient with or to move on from, find a new commitment, or maybe both. There's something here about that. I feel that part of being the change that you wish to see, this path, it has to do with being authentic being true to who you are, being honest about what you think, what you feel, what you believe, aligning your outer world, your actions, your choices with your inner world, your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions. Well, I guess feelings and emotions are the same thing. I guess I'd rather say your thoughts, feelings, and desires, beliefs, too. This is about the inside coming out in a spiritual way, if that makes sense. Adding up these numbers, 9 plus 0 is still 9, plus 3 is 12, 1 plus 2 is 3. That's confirmation of using your voice, expressing yourself, healing, growing, expanding, patience, and investment. It doesn't feel like there's a particular message coming from the number 3 that sticks out a whole lot. So you take what resonates. You don't have to take everything either. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a few cards from the Magical Dogs Tarot to see what else wants to come through for you for the messages that the number 903 brought. Okay, interesting. So I actually saw, I just flipped these over. Seven of Pentacles feels like it's confirming patience for somebody, but when all of those cards dropped on the floor, I could only see 3 of them face up. And interestingly, there was one underneath them, but I didn't see it. And the one underneath them is the 7 of Swords in reverse. I just showed you the 7 of Pentacles, and I'm being reminded of the 7 of Cups. Very, very important to be honest with yourself about who you are and what you deserve, so you can attract honest people and honest situations that reflect that back to you. The number 7 itself could be significant, and I just looked at the timer. We're 7 minutes into recording this video. The number 7 is about finding deeper meaning, wisdom, expanding your consciousness. So the cards that I shuffled out, first one that I did see, or one of them, is the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. I already showed you that. Wait. No, I showed you the 2 of Wands, and then I thought of the 2 of Swords. I didn't mention it, but the next card is the 8 of Swords, which is interesting, having just said the 2 of Swords, and the Emperor. So there is somebody here in this energy that either needs more structure and order, you need to create that for yourself, stability, or there's someone in this energy that can provide that for you. The 2 of Pentacles it talks about, focusing on the wrong things, prioritizing the wrong things, and this is very interesting. Like I said, with the 2 of Swords, feeling that energy in the beginning, and then the 8 of Swords, there's a lot of, I feel like, anxiety and indecision in this energy, but I think there is a way out for you that maybe you're struggling to see because of the fear. So it's important to ask yourself what fear is standing in the way of you becoming a provider for yourself, or relying on somebody or something, depending on what it is, that can provide for you. Use your fear to empower you. I think empowering yourself by believing in yourself and trusting in yourself to face your fears, it's going to make it easier to make a decision. That actually makes a lot of sense here with this indecision. When you make this decision, when you choose the path that encourages you to be the change. Keep your priorities straight, I feel.